Hey there, everyone. This is Ray Higdon, and this audio is 29 sources of where you can get people to talk to. And you know, so often, as the #1 income earner in my network marketing company, I get so many people ask me, Ray, where do you talk to people? Where do you find the people to talk to? So what I did is I masterminded with my very top leaders in my network marketing business, and this audio, I'm just going to lay it out to you. I'm going to lay it out, not just tell you the source, but also on certain sources, I'm going to tell you how I would go about doing it as well, how I would go about talking to someone at that actual event. And by the way, most of these, maybe even all of them, extremely duplicatable, extremely easy to do, and I believe almost all of them are free. Almost all of them are absolutely free. So let's rock and roll. All right. Now, this is, and by the way, both of these are online and offline. Okay? 29 different sources for you to talk to people about your network marketing business. So number one, this is actually my #1 favorite, my absolute favorite offline method to get leads. And that is #1, networking events. Now, networking events, and let me explain, it could be a Chamber of Commerce event, it could be whatever. My favorite method is to go there, not pitch anything, but grab as many business cards as possible and follow up with them the next day. It's a powerful way to talk to people about your network marketing business, and I like it because these are people that want more. This is different from prospecting someone sitting on their couch watching NASCAR. This is someone who took the gumption to get dressed up, to drive to a networking event. So I love this. First tip for you: networking events. Number 2, Craigslist. Now, before you say, "Wait a minute, Ray, this is a terrible source of leads," right? Well, a couple things here. Number 1, Craigslist. You can do these little ads. Okay, but you can do them active and passive. Now, most people do them passive. Most people will post on Craigslist some kind of catchy ad, and even though it's against the rules of Craigslist to market network marketing companies, they'll do something along those lines, right? And if you want some methods for doing Craigslist, you can Google Ray Higdon Craigslist. And it's actually something that I don't really do, but I know a lot of people that have done it and have gotten actual signups from it. Now, the active way is for you to go on your Craigslist in your city and look for people that are marketing their business, or their network marketing company, and you reach out to them. See, that's active. Most people are they just do the passive. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, Facebook friends. If you go through, and it used to be everyone would tell you go through your cell phone, right? Well, there are people you're connected to on Facebook that aren't in your cell phone. Go through your Facebook friends and ask yourself, have I at least reached out to them to see if they're open? So do that. Number 4, Facebook groups. Now, this is the one method that my wife followed to create a $10,000 a month income. And that's Facebook groups. She reached out to groups such as Jim Rome, Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, because our product is gold and silver, Ron Paul, libertarians, conservatives, right? She reached out to people in Facebook groups, and she has built, okay? I think she's now recruited well over 60, 70 people from Facebook that she didn't know without using any advertising, all from Facebook groups. So it's very powerful. Number 5, business cards on cork boards. Now, in your area, and this is an offline tactic, in your area, it's going to vary. There's a car wash around the corner from my house, and they have a huge cork board that has business cards all over it. I'll go there, grab all the business cards, and give them a call, see if they're open. And by the way, you may be listening to this and thinking, well, Ray, what do I say? Well, pay attention. At the end of this MP3, I'm actually going to share with you some methods that you can use to dive a little bit deeper on what actually to say. But now we're just focused on the 29 sources of leads. So business cards and corporates. It might be a Starbucks. It might be a diner. It might be a UPS store. It might be, like I said, a car wash, right? Number 6, warm market. Now, folks, if you're scared to reach out to your warm market, it means you haven't been trained properly. Because you should never burn them out. Never beat them over the head. Never chase them, beg them, or bug them, right? If you know the proper way to approach people, go to your warm market. I mean, I'm telling you, it's powerful because you want to train your people to do this. Number 7, warm market referrals. Okay, warm market referrals. So you can go to your warm market, and I'll just give you a little script real quick here, and say, hey, listen, I'm doing a side project. It's probably not a fit for you, but I'm just curious, do you know any financial planners? We're working with a lot of financial planners on this side project to make some extra money from home. And fill in the blank. Maybe it's realtors, maybe it's financial planners, maybe it's painters, maybe it's, construction workers, truck drivers, underwater basket weavers, whatever. You pick. You fill in the blank. All right? But go to your warm market, get some referrals. Now, number 8, Google search your city name professionals. So if you're in, for example, I'm in Fort Myers, Florida. I could search Fort Myers professionals. See what comes up. There are people out there that you're going to be able to connect with, find their phone number, reach out to them. Number 9, your city name realtors. Number 10, your city name financial planners. Now, why do I say these things? Because professionals, realtors, and financial planners are all great people to talk to about network marketing because they have high social status, they have a great social network typically, and they're usually more open. And if you notice, most of those do operate on commissions, so it's not just an employee type mindset. Number 11, and this is similar to number 1, but you're going to get a broader grip on your area, meetup.com. Meetup.com is awesome because you're going to see all these different events in your area and plan on attending a few of them, if you want to get some more leads. Number 12, LinkedIn. Now, I don't know if this stat is accurate today, but about a year ago, I saw a stat that the average income on LinkedIn is almost $100,000 a year. Do you think those might be professionals? And by the way, the newbies and the rookies, they have no idea how to use LinkedIn. They're all on, Facebook, right? Well, LinkedIn is a very premier source of people that you can talk to. Number 13, Twitter. Now, Twitter, there's so many people out there. All you do is you look at who is marketing, who's marketing in your area, who's on Twitter, with network marketing, etc., and reach out to them. This can be a very fast process for you to reach out to people and connect with them. Number 14, YouTube. I'm telling you, now, just so you know, I have recruited people from LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. I've recruited people from all of those. And I'll tell you, YouTube is a big one because you can learn a lot about somebody if you watch a video of them. That's number 14. Number 15, church events. Now, people go to church events, number 1 reason, community. They love being part of a community. And so going to church events and just networking, seeing if you can help other people, pay attention, listen. Don't go there with the intent to pitch or hard sell or sell your product or service or whatever, but go there to connect. Go there to build relationships. It's a great place for a great type of person there. Number 16, now this is a little bit of marketing, toll booth marketing. Okay. Now, next time you go through a toll booth, have an audio CD or a DVD in the car with you and pay for the toll of the person behind you. Hand it to the toll booth operator and say, hey, would you please give my business card and this CD to the person behind me and let them know that I paid their toll. Do you think that might be a positive person? Do you think that person might say, wow, this is pretty neat, and pop in that CD? It's best to have a CD because they're in a car that probably has a CD player. They can play it right away. Number 17, now I've sponsored a few people this way, and this is another marketing way, but drop cards, okay? My favorite part. Now, you may have heard of drop card marketing. They call it drop cards because people typically drop them on the ground, and someone reaches over and they usually look like $100 bills or something like that. Well, I don't actually use drop cards the way that I think they're intended. I actually go to Barnes & Noble or any kind of bookstore, and I shove these drop cards in applicable books. Books like Think and Grow Rich, like Atlas Shrugged, like marketing books, network marketing books, your first year in network marketing, social media books. I put those kind of cards, and I'll tell you, very, very targeted source of leads. This isn't the person picking up 50 Shades of Grey, right? They're picking up, a marketing book. That's someone you actually want to expose your business to. Number 18, realtor signs. Now think about this, and my buddy Todd Falcone, he teaches this just awesomely, but realtor signs. You're driving down the road, here's a huge sign of someone who wants to do what? Make money, okay? They want to make money. And so they have advertising that they've paid money for. So why not call them and say, hey, I saw your realtor sign. Do you keep your options open when it comes to making money if it was outside of real estate? Very simple line. Now, if you want more ways of communicating, stick around to the end of this audio, and I'm going to share some things with you. Number 19, realtor books. Now, my grocery store, you walk in the grocery store, there are 3 fairly thick real estate books jam-packed with phone numbers of realtors. Very powerful way. Now, this is, some of you may be intimidated or of cold calling, but I'll tell you, you do 30 days of cold calling, not only will you probably get some results, but you'll get a whole lot better at talking to people, especially if you know what to say. Number 20, bandit signs. Now, these are the, you might be wondering, what's a bandit sign? Well, bandit signs they're typically the corrugated plastic signs that you see on the side of the roads, right? Well, there are certain types of messages that you can put on those bandit signs that will drive targeted people to give you a call. I have several of my teammates that do really well with bandit signs, actually. It's another, marketing avenue for you. Number 21. Clothes advertising. Now, this could be a button, it could be a hat, it could be a shirt, it could be, whatever, something you wear on yourself and you go around. Now, here's the point I want to make with this type of advertising and this type of marketing, okay? With this type of marketing, you want to be prepared to ask a question back. Okay, so like, for example, in my company, we have a button that says, we show you how to get free assets for you and your family, ask me how, right? And so if someone asks me, well, hey, what do you mean by free assets? I ask them, well, are you currently amassing assets for you and your family for your financial security, or would you be open to learning how to get free assets, right? And so be prepared with a follow-up question. Okay, so that's my big suggestion for clothes advertising. Number 22, car windows or car magnets. Now, you're driving anyway, okay? Why not have this? Now, I encourage you, don't try to sell on this car window or the car magnet. Don't try to sell. All you're trying to do is get someone to either pick up the phone or visit a website. So don't try to sell them. Don't tell them, I have the greatest comp plan, blah, blah, blah. Be very, very simple in what you have. Make money from home, call now, make money using Facebook, visit this website, right? I would encourage you, if it's on a moving vehicle, to have a phone number, because people, they're much more apt to call than they are to visit a website while they're driving. Number 23, I want you, now this is pretty cool, any check that you send out from your house, throw a drop card in there. By the way, and if you're looking for drop cards, you can actually Google Ray Higdon drop cards, and you'll see an article. And I actually give you some more suggestions on that. But anything that goes out of your house, that isn't, a personal letter or something like that, smack one of those things in. In fact, when people send you applications for credit cards, they usually have a self-addressed, a no-charge envelope in there. Why not pull that envelope out and smack a drop card in there, right? And ship it off. Hey, you never know. You know who opens those? Human beings. And who are you bringing into your business? Human beings, that's right. Number 24, charity events. One of my favorites. Now, charity events are fantastic because people that like to help people are typically going to go to charity events. So it's a great targeted place for you to talk to people that care about people. And let me tell you, network marketing is built for givers, not takers. There's going to be more givers at charity events than takers. Number 25, trade show booth renters. Now, I'm not suggesting to you necessarily to get your own trade show booth. I'm suggesting you go around to the ones with a trade show booth and get their business information. Now, they're going to be trying to sell you whatever, okay? Get all of their contact information and call them and follow up with them the next day. Follow up with them the next day. Why? Because this is someone who spent money. They actively spent money on their advertising. They actively spent money on their business. They're trying to get more business. They're trying to make more money. So, do that. 26. Now, this is something I would never have suggested to you if I didn't see it with my own eyes. My man Patrick out in Sacramento actually do this, okay? And that's doctor's offices. Now, Patrick, this guy goes to doctor's offices, asks the secretary, hey, is the doctor available? And, he's with, our network marketing company, so he has a line about gold and silver that he says. He has actually signed up doctors using this method, cold calling on doctors' offices. Now, would you like to have more doctors in your network marketing business? Do you think they're credible? Absolutely. 27, car lots. Now, this is another one that my man Patrick taught me, and this is something where you can print out your company presentation, put it in a little flip chart, put it in a little flip book, go to car lots. Most of the times, these car guys, they're very commission oriented. They're hungry. They're aggressive. Ask them, say, hey, would you be open to making some extra money if it didn't interrupt your career here in cars? Right? Let me show you this quick presentation. Take about 15 minutes. Flip through that chart. All right? Now, think about this. What if every car that they sold, they just gave a brochure that you gave to them to the person that bought a car? You think that would work? That's absolutely work. 28, restaurant owners. Now, these are great too. These are usually some of your most socially connected people in town, and a lot of times you can go there and say, hey, listen, I'm looking at a place to do meetings, and if you want to sign up and work with us, we'll hold meetings here. Now, that's a powerful way for you to get someone very socially connected on board, and it's win-win. Now, I signed up some restaurant owners in Naples, Florida, and we held meetings there. And so people order lunch, they order dinner, the restaurant owners are happy, the people are happy, I'm happy, everyone's happy. 29, and this is the last one here, parent sporting events. Now, this is great. Why? Most parents wish they spent more time with their kids. That's a fact. Most parents wish they spent more time with their kids. And so talking to them about a side project where they could potentially spend more time, get more freedom in their life is very, very powerful. Now, if you're hearing this list of 29 different sources, I can assure you, if you just wrote these down or rewind this audio, you could go forever and never run out of leads ever again for the rest of your life. But the question is, do you know how to communicate with them? Do you know what to say to them? Do you know how to get them excited about your business? Do you know how to? And someone said this to me. They said, you know what? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Well, you can if you make that horse thirsty, and you can make that horse thirsty by salting their food. Now, I know most people, they don't understand the tactics, the strategies, the secrets of really recruiting a lot of people into network marketing. Now, I've recruited hundreds and hundreds of people into my network marketing business, and I've also helped hundreds and hundreds of people on three-way calls and coaching calls on how to recruit more people into your business. So what I did is I put together a 4-part teleseminar series. It's 4 parts, all on maintaining your power, on managing the energy of the communication, whether it's in person, whether it's on the phone, whether it's through messaging. And I teach you step by step how to be a killer, a strong monster sponsorer. And so this 4-part series sells on my website right now. on rayhigdon.com. If you went there right now, this 4-part series sells for $297. By you listening to this entire audio, I'm giving you the opportunity to get it for only $97. So less than $25 per session. This is the biggest, the best return on investment you could possibly ever put into your business. For $97, you get all 4 parts on how to be an amazing recruiter, how to recruit 10 to 20 people per month into your network marketing business. Let me ask you this. What if it only worked 10%? What if you were able to bring in 2 people every single month into your network marketing business? Would it be worth $97? Of course it would. And by the way, when you invest in this course, this 4-part course for $97, when you invest in this, if you're not 100% happy, we have a complete 100% money-back guarantee. But here's what I know. I've yet to have anybody say that it wasn't the very best recruiting course they have ever purchased. And at less than $100, you're saving $200 and you're getting it for $97 total. So if that's something, if you want to know how to really increase your percentages of recruiting people, go now to rayhigdon.com/recruiting mastery. That's rayhigdon.com/recruiting mastery. I hope that you've enjoyed this audio on the 29 sources of network marketing leads. And if you want to get better at closing more leads, getting more people into your business, and being able to teach your downline on how to be awesome recruiters, go to rayhigdon.com/recruiting mastery and boost your business by hundreds and hundreds of %. This is Ray Higdon. I hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye.